There are now just a few days left of the January transfer window. The window closes for business on January 31st at 11 p.m. until the summer, and clubs are working hard to land the last signings across the Premier League. It's set to be a busy couple of days as all teams look to strengthen ahead of the final months of the season, while there is a full list of fixtures to contend with on Tuesday and Wednesday. The likes of Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham are all expected to be in the market for additions, while we could still see some major departures from the league. We'll have all the latest news and rumors from the Premier League right here. Follow all the news, updates and reaction below. 10:03 Arsenal are looking to sign Belgium winger Yannick Carrasco, Mirror Football reports. The Gunners are looking to take him from Chinese side Dalian Yifang on a loan deal with a view to a permanent move. It seems that Inter Milan's Ivan Perisic now won't be signing, although Barcelona attacker Denis Suarez is on his way to the club. Suarez, 25, is joining until the summer, when Arsenal will have an option to buy for £18 million. Manchester United midfielder Marouane Fellaini is set to leave the club, according to BBC Sport. The Belgian international has agreed on personal terms with Chinese club Shandong Luneng. A deal taking Fellaini could now be completed in the next 24 hours. Marouane Fellaini of Manchester United tackles Sadio Mane of Liverpool inside the box. Image, Lawrence Griffiths, Getty Images. Arsenal, West Ham and Newcastle have all joined the for Tielemans on loan, according to Sky Sports. Leicester City are reportedly close completing a £20 million move for the Belgium international, but it appears that there could be a late twist. Spurs chairman Daniel Levy is apparently willing to sanction a move with interest from a host of Premier League clubs. Anderlecht's Belgian midfielder Youri Tielemans. Arsenal are still hoping to still Christopher Nkunku before Thursday's deadline, but they may be waiting for PSG to bring in a replacement first. French media outlet Get French Football News is reporting that the Gunners are hoping to seal a loan move for the 21-year-old. The Gunners have moved closer to landing Denis Suarez from Barcelona, and it seems that Nkunku isn't out of the question. Paris Saint-Germain's French midfielder Christopher Nkunku. Image, Frank Fife, AFP. Getty Images. Reports from Sky Sports suggest that both Arsenal and Man City are keen on signing Idrissa Gueye. The 29-year-old has reportedly handed in a transfer request at Goodison Park amid interest from Paris Saint-Germain. However, the Toffees have denied this, and they are ready to reject all offers. Gueye, who missed Everton's 1-0 win over Huddersfield yesterday, is now thought to be on the Premier League side's radar. Idrissa Gueye of Everton. Image, Lynn Cameron. Getty Images. Youri Tielemans looks set to join Leicester City, according to reports in France via Leicestershire Live. Reports claim the Foxes are closing on a deal for the Monaco midfielder, with Adrien Silva going the other way. Spurs had also been linked with the Belgian international, but the Silva swap deal appears to be the main selling point. Besiktas Oguzhan Kupfis with Monaco's Youri Tielemans. Image, Bülent Kilik, AFP. Getty Images. Newcastle United have agreed terms to sign Miguel Almiron in a club record deal. He is on the way to Tyneside for a medical, according to reports. The Atalanta United midfielder helped his side win the MLS Cup last term. In the last 2 seasons, the 24-year-old has scored 21 goals and has 28 assists. Read the latest from the Chronicle on the transfer news at Newcastle United. Miguel Almiron. Image, Getty Images. 1601 Real Betis want Tottenham flop Vincent Janssen, according to Sky Sports. The Spanish side have reportedly made contact with Spurs over a potential move. 1545 United are in talks with an unnamed Chinese club regarding the sale of Marouane Fellaini, and have plenty of time to get the deal done. The 31-year-old has made just 2 substitute appearances under interim manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and has not played since the FA Cup win against Reading earlier this month after picking up a calf injury. Fellaini has 18 months left on his contract, and United do have the option of extending the deal by a further year, but MEN Sport understands talks are ongoing with an unnamed Chinese club. Connor Cody of Wolverhampton Wanderers challenges with Manchester United's Marouane Fellaini. Image, Lindsay Parnaby, AFP, Getty Images. 15:32 Chelsea will not sign a midfielder ahead of the transfer deadline, with manager Maurizio Sarri wary of the impact a signing could have on the club's young players in midfield positions. Telegraph Football claimed the Blues held talks over deals for PSG's new signing Leandro Paredes, as well as Cagliari midfielder Nicolo Barella, but the Serie A side do not want to sell. Instead, Sarri will place faith in the likes of Ethan Ampadu, Mason Mount, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and other up-and-coming talents. 15:04 The earlier claims in Belgium have been stood up by Telegraph Football. Tottenham Hotspur are weighing up a dramatic bid to try to hijack Leicester City's move for Monaco midfielder Youri Tielemans. Leicester have been closing in on a deal to sign Tielemans on loan until the end of the season, but Spurs have now shown an interest. Sources at Monaco claim Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy is willing to sanction the move and is now just waiting on the green light from manager Mauricio Pochettino. Pochettino is keen to boost his midfield options after selling Moussa Dembélé and suffering injury problems, but is also wary of signing players before he has created any more space in his squad. 14:25 Newcastle United are in talks to sign Andreas Samaras on loan from Benfica, according to our sister site Chronicle Live. The 29-year-old does not fit United's transfer blueprint, but after the successes of Solomon Rondon and Martin Dubravka, the Toon chief may get the benefit of the doubt as desperation sets in at St James's Park. The other deal United have been chasing since Friday is Antonio Barreca, with Monaco misfit allowed to leave the League One club. 13:52 A host of outlets are now reporting the news on Denis Suarez, with Fabrizio Romano claiming the player has forced through the deal himself. 13:37 This one could run and run up to the deadline. 13:17 The Belgian has found himself out of favour under Solskjaer and now he looks to be off. 12:57 KEY Event Football. London's Arsenal reporter Charles Watts claims a deal is close for Suarez. 12:51 City have been linked with Matthijs de Ligt, the Ajax defender, but it appeared he would be destined for Barcelona. But Barca chief Josep Maria Bartomeu insists they are not close to a deal. We do not close doors to any player, although now there is nothing, and if there was, we would not explain it. 12:23 Given the earlier reports, this would seem to be some U-turn. Cadena Cope claim Arsenal and Barcelona have agreed a deal to take Denis Suarez to London. The report adds that Suarez will move on an initial 6-month loan with an option to buy in the summer, after signing a year's contract extension at Barcelona until 2021. 12:14 Ben Woodburn is a loan target for Hull City ahead of the transfer deadline, according to Goal. The Liverpool youngster spent the first half of the season on loan at Sheffield United but found it tough to make an impression at Bramall Lane and returned to Anfield. Image, Andrew Powell, Liverpool FC via Getty Images, but Jurgen Klopp is keen for him to receive some first-team minutes before the end of the season and will sanction a loan in the coming days. 11:52 The World Cup finalist has emerged as an Arsenal transfer target in recent days, with Unai Emery desperate to add a winger to his ranks. Image, Matthias Hengst, Getty Images. The Spaniard has targeted the position along with centre-back as the two areas that need strengthening in his Gunners' side. Perisic handed in a transfer request on Sunday amid reports that the Gunners had made a loan bid. 11:31 Spurs remain interested in making a signing before the transfer deadline and they have scouted Valencia midfielder Carlos Soler, according to the London Evening Standard. And they intend to fund that deal by selling flop striker Vincent Janssen, who has no future at the club. The report adds that boss Mauricio Pochettino is not convinced by young English Championship duo Jared Bowen and Jack Clarke, despite links to the Hull City and Leeds United players respectively. 11:12 According to reports in Spain, a deal to take Denis Suarez from Barcelona to Arsenal could be off. The Spaniard has been a key target for the Gunners in the January window, but Mundo Deportivo claim a deal is now dead because of the Gunners' director of football Raúl Sanllehi. Image, Getty Images. Barcelona claimed the negotiations have been made personal by Sanllehi, formerly of Barca, as the two clubs differed on the structure of any deal for Suarez. 1047. According to reports in Belgium, Spurs have joined Leicester City and Manchester United in the race to sign Monaco midfielder Youri Tielemans. Tielemans has been the subject of a rumoured £20 million approach by the Foxes, though a loan swap involving Adrien Silva may suit all parties. Image, Bülent Kilik, AFP, Getty Images. But Spurs, who sold Moussa Dembélé and would appear to need some midfield reinforcements, have registered their own interest. 1026. Mirror Football claim Manchester United have offered Juan Mata a 12-month extension to try to stop him walking on a free transfer. The Spanish midfielder, 30, is out of contract in the summer after joining from Chelsea in January 2014 for £37 million. Mata, who has made 208 appearances and scored 44 goals, earns around £140,000 a week. A one-year extension will bank Mata £6.7 million. A United are keen to avoid the star leaving Old Trafford on a free. 10:03. Rumoured Arsenal transfer target James Rodriguez appears set to leave Bayern Munich, but not until the end of the season. The Colombian is in the second season of an inauspicious loan spell at the Allianz Arena and has been linked with a move to Arsenal during the January transfer window. Image, A. Bayer, Getty Images. For FC Bayern, reports suggested the Gunners could look to take on Rodriguez for the remainder of the season by paying the rest of the loan fee due to parent club Real Madrid. According to Marca, a January move is unlikely, but Rodriguez has made it clear he wants to leave Bayern at the end of the season. 949. Philippe Coutinho is set to hold crisis talks with manager Ernesto Valverde to discuss his Barcelona future, according to reports in Spain. Sports say that the hierarchy at the Nou Camp are growing increasingly concerned regarding Coutinho's lack of impact since a club record move from Liverpool last summer. Image, Miguel Riopa, AFP, Getty Images. They still see him having a long-term future at the club despite rumours of a move back to the Premier League, with both Manchester United and Chelsea credited with an interest in him. 944. Inter Milan chief executive Giuseppe Marotta says no offers have yet been received for Arsenal target Ivan Perisic as talk and his future continues to rumble on ahead of the deadline. He told Sky Sports in Italy, "It is difficult to keep players that don't want to stay, but no offer has arrived yet, so therefore the prerequisite for a transfer simply isn't there." 935. The Blues are believed to be in the market for a Cesc Fabregas replacement, but it won't be Zenit's Leandro Paredes, who has completed a move to PSG. Maurizio Sarri's side have also been linked with Cagliari star Nicolo Barella. 929. Chelsea are lining up a summer move for Barcelona midfielder Ivan Rakitic, according to reports in Spain. Catalan Daily Sport, translated by Sport Witness, claimed the Blues are keen to restructure their squad in the close season and view Rakitic as a potential leader in the team. With Frankie de Jong and potentially Adrien Rabiot both arriving at Barca to bolster their midfield ranks, Rakitic may be